A warm welcome to this grand finale of Times Network and YouGrow Capital's series Small Giants MSMEs in the Spotlight. Over the past few weeks, we've been captivated by the stories of India's remarkable MSMEs, the small and the medium-sized enterprises. They are, after all, the unsung heroes of our nation's economic journey. Now, over the series, we've delved deep into the credit ecosystem. We've explored how innovative initiatives like OCEN, ONDC, account aggregators, GST, green and sustainable finance are empowering these businesses to gain access to the affordable, the efficient, and the quick finance that they need to thrive. Now tonight, we celebrate the MSME revolution and its pivotal role in driving India's economic growth engine. Now, as we always do to begin an event, we start with the lighting of the ceremonial, the auspicious lamp. For that, I'd like to invite up on stage our dignitaries. First up, we'd like to invite founder and managing director of YouGrow Capital, Mr. Sachindra Nath. With Mr. Nath, if we can have Dr. Shruti Nath and our senior editor at ET Now, Ajay Sharma, if you could join you on stage for the lamp lighting. Now, next up, we have a very engaging and engrossing panel discussion which promises to shed light on the significant contribution of small businesses to India's economic growth. Now, joining us on this esteemed panel are individuals whose expertise and insights are invaluable as we navigate through this crucial topic.
Before we go into the details, why don't you paint us a picture how significant and relevant emerging India or MSMEs is now become, and the role it will play for the not only $5 trillion aim or ambition which our country has, but beyond that as well.
Look, everyone has heard of the large corporations. There's a huge middle class now with the last 20 years of progress that we've had. But I don't think we put enough focus, and when we say we as a corporate entities, I mean, I come from the private sector. I've ended up, strangely, in a quasi-government role. But as we were doing this work, and especially in the last 2-3 years, when we were running experiments to get credit to this underserved segment, you see they're very motivated. They want to grow. But credit plays a huge role, or the lack of credit plays a huge role in almost keeping them standing still, right? So they want to grow, they understand, they understand they can use technology to go forward. And then I think it's our role to try to amplify this, right, in what we do, and that's why we exist. So one is, can we create access to more markets for them? Can we bring them using technology into, more people's houses or handphones, as the case may be? And the other is, can you also grease the wheels in terms of having credit so that they can do more business, do it in the low teens, not in the 24, 36% that sometimes, or even as high as a few percent a day that are currently borrowed at. And that's where you'll unlock growth. And I think, even if you look at GST, just GST filings, and I think 80% are sole proprietors. They are smaller by value, but larger by volume. And they are now the underserved.
Sushma ji, just for introduction, she is the Director General at India SME Forum and Women Entrepreneurship Forum. And, the conversations are becoming louder around women participation at workplace, women participation in boardrooms. And entrepreneurship, I think they were always there. But the recognition is coming even better. And there's a separate chapter around it that how women are actually better borrowers. Their risk management, that's there in their DNA. What are your thoughts? You work with, you analyze business cases so much. How are things on ground?
So, thanks to our constitution, it does not differentiate between men and women. But there was a need where, you could think about women entrepreneurship. When it was during my entrepreneurial stint, I realized that there was a need basically, not just for women, but entrepreneurs in general, where that gap had to be bridged, not just for finance or for technology or market. Even otherwise, there were so many things that were lacking for an entrepreneur to flourish. And that's when I founded India SME Forum as an organization. I was very fortunate to have Mr. Prahlad Kakkar and Mr. Vinod Kumar to join this movement. And in 2011, when we started meeting entrepreneurs, everybody started echoing the same sentiment, and that is when we thought that a more formalized structure was required. While we started in 2011, and by 2014, the Modi government was there, and he started talking about demographic dividend, and he started talking about women as, you know, the pathway or the drivers of change or progress in this nation. We said there was a very, very important and crucial need to identify or, you know, get women entrepreneurs in the foray, get them to actually lead the, you know, entrepreneurship from the front, and why entrepreneurship was required within women's psyche. One, to actually change the psyche of the society, community, family, to become entrepreneurs. Because more than, you know, I mean, all mothers, women, they wanted secure job. They were training their kids and children to take up jobs. But if we were to actually push women to take up entrepreneurship as a means or road to economic independence, that would be the right way to look at. So since 2014 and now, the journey has been, there was a point where only 17% were women-owned businesses or women-run businesses, or mainly businesses were run by husbands, but you know, they were registered on the names of the wives. Since then and now, we have about, out of 3.5 crore businesses listed on Udyam, almost 1.5 crore are women-owned businesses today.
From your vantage point, Amit, everybody talks about MSME is risky. How do you define risk at this borrower level? How do you assess risk? Is it right to brush the entire borrowing universe with the same risky kind of a brush?
Firstly, I think when we talk about MSME, MSME by itself is a very large terminology. It has to be cut into a micro, medium, and small. Largely, when the credit access and the risk management is done today or traditionally, it's been at the small and the medium. However, between the large number of MSMEs registered on Udyam, 97% are micro. These micro enterprises are far different than what we talk about the smalls and the mediums. And so the risk, first of all, understanding them and then understanding the risk is a very different ball game. Not many traditional lenders have been able to really crack this. And therefore, there have been a lot of talk about whether it's the Ministry of Finance, whether it is the RBI, whether it is a lot of corners, banks, institutions that have been talking about MSME and the credit gap to the MSME. But the credit gap to MSME is only increasing because 97% of the people really have little access to credit. So the problem always has been not with the intention of the institutions, of the government, of the regulator, never. Problem has not been with respect to the liquidity that has been allocated. Problem has not been with respect to the schemes that the government does for these MSMEs. The problem really has been the MSMEs themselves in the past.
Thank you for that, Ajay, and thank you to our panelists. May I, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our panelists and Ajay. With that, for the theme address, I'd like to invite founder, managing director of YouGrow Capital, Mr. Sachindra Nath, up on stage. Mr. Nath, if we can have you here, please.
Throughout my 30 years of experience, the questions always lingered in my life. why do lenders hesitate to support India's largest and most underserved credit market, MSMEs? Despite being considered as economy's backbone, providing employment to countless deserving youth, their capital often go unmet. The divide between MSME doing business in Kaccha and lenders doing credit in Pakka seemed unsurmountable. Amit was talking about it. Until the transformative event of November 8, 2016, I still remember that time. It was roughly around 7 o'clock. I was sitting in a hotel in Bombay trying to raise my capital. I opened TV, and as I keep saying, as an unemployed profession for almost 1 year, on that day I watched our Prime Minister announce demonetization on TV. While nation and business community felt shocked, for me, that was the pivotal moment that I believed that the MSME world would finally bridge this gap. Kaccha would become Pakka, and lending will start getting facilitated. With GST taking shape, the formalization of MSME was on the horizon. Despite financial constraint, my resolve to address the credit led to creation of India's first listed startup, raising nearly 1,000 crores in July of 2018 from global investors. Since our inception in 2019, we faced numerous challenges. पहले DHFL हुआ, फिर Yes Bank हुआ, finally COVID हुआ, but हमने हिम्मत नहीं हारी. Thanks to the support of everyone at UGRO, today, with pride, I stand in front of you. When I stand in front of you, we have extended more than 15,000 crores in loans. We have aided more than 130,000 small businesses in just 4 years with an outstanding loan book of more than 8,300 crore. Our study through the Sampark report, which is on the table for all of you, shows that almost 68% of our customers are showing 10% year-on-year growth. The emergency credit line which Government of India gave was the Sanjeevani Booty, which not only survived MSME but also made them resilient. Our impact report, which sir would be unveiling today, showcased that almost 9% of our borrowers are female and almost 72% are co-borrowers. ये बदलते भारत की तस्वीर है जहां नारी शक्ति हमारे ग्रोथ को बढ़ा रही है. Credit from UGRO helped almost 92% of our customers to increase revenue. Young India is at full display now. 44% of our borrowers are now below 40 years of age. Our customers showed that their employee strength have gone up, both male and female, by more than 35%. Just think of it. With our small endeavor, we have been able to create so much impact in our nation building. And if everyone does it, what could be the impact on life of our more than 10 crore small business in India? In the end, I would want to say to our MSME परिवार, सरकार आपके साथ है, बाजार आपके पास है, आप होंगे तैयार तो उधार आपके पास होगा. Let us say MSME अच्छे हैं. Thank you very much.
Up next, we'll hear from the Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship for the Maharashtra government, Mr. Mangal Prabhat Lodha.
आज जो सब्जेक्ट है आपका, वो सब्जेक्ट भारत की आत्मा है. माननीय नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी का सपना है. और भारत को यदि जो माननीय मोदी जी कहते हैं कि विश्व की फर्स्ट 3 इकोनॉमी भारत अगले 5 साल में जाएगा, तो वो कोई बड़े बड़े इंडस्ट्रीज से पॉसिबल नहीं होगा, वो MSME से ही पॉसिबल होगा. MSME में माइक्रो आता है, स्मॉल आता है, मीडियम आता है और एंटरप्राइज वर्ड भी है. एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप जिसके अंदर होती है वही इंडस्ट्री खोल सकता है, बाकी तो जॉब ढूंढते बैठेगा. और भारत के लोगों में बहुत अच्छी एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप है. हमको बचपन से लड़ना और हिम्मत करके आगे बढ़ना, ये हमारे जो आसपास की वातावरण है उसमें ही सीखने को मिलता है. भारत का सबसे बड़ा एम्प्लॉयमेंट कहीं से जनरेट होने वाला है तो वो MSME सेक्टर से होने वाला है. और MSME सेक्टर फर्स्ट जनरेशन के लिए एक गोल्डन अपॉर्चुनिटी है. जिनके परिवार में बिजनेस है, इंडस्ट्री है, उनको एमएसएमई में जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती। उनको तो अपने पिताजी के ऑफिस में बैठना है या फैमिली बिजनेस में काम करना है। पर जिसमें हिम्मत है पर पैसा नहीं है, उसके लिए यू ग्रो जैसी कंपनी आगे आती है। भारत सरकार ने, आप सबको मालूम है, मैं आपका ज़्यादा समय नहीं लूँगा, भारत सरकार ने एमएसएमई के बारे में आउट ऑफ वे जाकर बहुत सारे फैसिलिटीज़ दी हैं। चाहे वो कोरोना के समय जो लोन था, इंटरेस्ट था, जो कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स हो गई थी उसके सॉल्यूशन के लिए, बाकी सारी इंडस्ट्रीज से ज़्यादा माननीय मोदी जी ने एग्रो के एमएसएमई के बारे में सहूलियत दी है। मैं केवल इतना ही कहकर अपनी बात समाप्त करता हूँ कि ये जो प्रयास आप लोग करते हैं, ये प्रयास समाज के लिए होते हैं। शायद जैसा कि अभी सचिंद्र नाथ जी कह रहे थे कि मैं होटल में बैठकर चाय पी रहा था और उसके पीछे मैंने टीवी पर न्यूज़ देखी कि मोदी जी ने डीमोनेटाइजेशन का अनाउंसमेंट किया है और आपको लगा किसी के लिए डीमोनेटाइजेशन बड़े बड़े लोगों के लिए काला अंधेरा था, तो आपके लिए वो सूरज की किरण बन गई। इसी तरह से जब ये आज का प्रोग्राम ET नाउ पर प्रसारित होगा, इंग्लिश में हिंदी में दोनों में, तो यदि 5 यंगस्टर्स को भी देखकर समझ में आ जाए कि हम जिंदगी में क्या कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए सही रास्ता आपको मिल जाएगा, तो ये आपका शर्मा जी, ये प्रयास आपका सफल होगा। एक बार पुनः आप सब अच्छे लोग, बड़े लोग, फिल्म इस फाइनेंस इंडस्ट्री से जुड़े हुए लोग इस प्रोग्राम में आए, आपने इसको ब्लेस किया। आपका टाइम के कारण, आपके कंट्रीब्यूशन के कारण कई लोगों को उत्साह मिलता है। और मैं इतना ही कहकर अपनी बात समाप्त कर सकता हूँ कि माननीय मोदी जी ने जब कहा कि भारत आगे बढ़ना चाहिए, हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, तो वो इसके लिए नहीं कहा था कि कोई 50-100 इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट बड़े बन जाए, बहुत बड़े बन जाए, तो उससे भारत आगे चला जाएगा। उनको मालूम है कि भारत आगे तब चलेगा जब भारत की एमएसएमई आगे जाएगी, क्योंकि भारत की जनसंख्या इतनी है, भारत का यूथ पावर इतना है कि जब तक हजारों लोग अपने अपने तरीके से एंटरप्राइजिंग करके छोटे मोटे बिजनेस शुरू नहीं करेंगे, तब तक भारत विश्व गुरु नहीं बन सकता। माननीय मोदी जी का जो सपना है वो एक राजनीतिक सपना नहीं है, वो भारत की भूख है। जो भारत कभी सोने की चिड़िया कहा जाता था, उसकी भूख अब वापस जागी है कि वापस हम दुनिया को मार्ग दिखाएं और दुनिया हमसे सीख कर जाए। इसके लिए एमएसएमई और एमएसएमई से जुड़ी हुई सभी संस्थाओं को मैं बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करते हुए अपनी बात को समाप्त करता हूं। धन्यवाद।
After a great speech, the minister released a report called Empowering Visions Crafting Impact. This report talks about the positive effects that YouGrow Capital's loans have had on MSMEs. To learn more about YouGrow Capital's story, ET Now's senior editor Ajay Sharma interviewed the company's founder and managing director Sachindra Nath.
एक तो प्रॉब्लम ये है कि ये मान्यता बनी हुई है दैट एमएसएमई जो है वो इच्छा करके नहीं लौटाएगा क्योंकि वो छोटा बोरोवर है, उसकी बिजनेस इनकम बहुत वॉलेटाइल हो जाएगी इसलिए नहीं दे पाएगा, या कि भाई छोटा व्यापारी है तो गड़बड़ी आदमी है पहले ही टू स्टार्ट विद, क्योंकि डेटा कुछ और बताता है और नैरेटिव कुछ और है। नंबर्स और नैरेटिव में बहुत बड़ा वेरिएंस है। आपकी एक्सपीरियंस कैसी रही है अभी तक?
You are absolutely right. We say lending is actually, people make it very complicated, but actually it's only 3 things. Intent of the customer, his eligibility, his ability to repay. Across every type of credit which you do, especially in businesses, as you go lower the pyramid, the quotient of intent keep going up. As you go upper the pyramid, because जिसने 10,000 करोड़ का लोन लिया, उसने, आप सबको पता है, उसने अगर डिफॉल्ट किया भी तो क्या, वो अलग बात है। अभी करंट माहौल में थोड़ा बदल गया, बट अदरवाइज नहीं तो होता था तो क्या, तो बैंक का प्रॉब्लम है। बट एज यू कीप गोइंग डाउन द पिरामिड, द इंटेंट गोज अप, एबिलिटी टू रीपे स्टार्ट गोइंग डाउन, and this is the fulcrum. As the smaller businesses' ability to repay, and more importantly their assessment, is what is, is difficult. And also, if you look at, we look at data pre-COVID and post-COVID, there was a point of time where small businesses wanted to disproportionately expand on credit. लड़की की शादी करना हुआ, प्रॉपर्टी खरीदना हुआ, सट्टा करना हुआ, स्टॉक मार्केट में लगाना हुआ, सब कुछ ही बिजनेस में लोन ले लेते थे. बट कोविड का जो झटका था ना, उससे द डिसिप्लिन इज फार मोर शार्पर. Micro enterprises, as I was saying, that if you look at our data, we have surveyed 25,000 customers. Every customer who has taken loan from us, his revenue has grown up by 10% year-on-year basis. And that's why we keep saying MSME अच्छा है, because three things have changed. The formalization of small businesses is happening at fast pace. There is a generational shift is happening. Our loan data shows that more and more younger small businesses are borrowing. And third, the ability to repay assessment by us is far more sharper. I keep saying this is the Amrit Kal of lending, or Amrit Kal for MSME, which will be powered by credit. We are at the inflection point जहाँ पे कायनात को एक साथ मिलके काम करना है. अभी हम सब अलग-अलग pieces में कर रहे हैं.
Let's have some questions also going for Sashinath ji.
Hi sir, my name is Ajit Singh. I'm a co-founder of a health tech platform. So post-COVID, we all have accepted and recognized the importance of e-health to a great extent. So coming back to my question, how does either YouGrow or MSME will play an important role to bringing the health tech startups ahead? Whereas we know that infrastructure in rural and urban India they have a huge gap into it. And then how does you think YouGrow or MSME or anybody will play an important role into it?
So first and foremost, healthcare is a sector which we finance. But as I was telling you, there are three things which is important for us, and that should be important for every London. Your intent, which is will always be very good, your eligibility and your ability to repay. As a lending institution, we are your second level support. Your first level support, if you are a startup, is to bring friends and family, your own capital, then investor, prove your model, generate cash flow. Unfortunately, the startup ecosystem in India for last decade or so have believed profit is not relevant, cash flow is not relevant, idea is very great. But time has come wherein our great ideas backed up by great profitability and cash flow is as important. Once you are on that path, we are there to support you. So if you look at our report and if you read it, almost 25% of our customers are new to credit customer, but they would have some track record of cash flow.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Mr. Sachindra Nath and Ajay Sharma. Thank you for doing the honors. I request you to please take your seats as we wrap up this event. Exactly what Mr. Nath said, MSMEs to achhe hain, and we are so glad that there are so many MSMEs here. The conversation will not end here. The night is long, but the conversations are going to be even longer. Remember to tag us with the hashtag Small Giants and to tag us @ETNowLive and @YouGrow Capital. That's UGRO and the word capital, @YouGrow Capital. It's been an absolute pleasure here. And we hope more and more interaction with MSMEs to hear more of your stories, to see, because we know that the journey is long, but it is steps like this. It is people like ET Now Swadesh, that YouGrow Capital that want to work together to empower, to help MSMEs keep going on. Thank you so much once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us.